What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna be working on this Toyota Tundra again here. In the last video kind of ripped it all apart and changed this cab corner on it, so just got to load it up here on the trailer. I'm going to take it back to the farm, and I just need to do a little bit of high solids on the cab corner here, and then there's two little dents up there, but for the most part I just need to paint this kind of uni side of the truck. And then I already have the doors painted and the box side painted and the fender painted at the farm, so it's pretty close. I think I still have to paint there's like this plastic that goes right here and a plastic on the back of the box there, and then maybe the mirror. I haven't got the mirror yet, so probably have to paint that stuff, but for the most part I can just get that painted, put the doors on, and then I'll be kind of like back to the truck again. So I did get all this airbags done in the last video too, so all the interior is pretty much wrapped up and getting pretty close. So I'm just gonna head out here now, and then we'll get to the farm, unload it, and start doing a little bit of body work and get it prepped for paint. All right, so I got some high solids put on there yesterday, and then I just was sanding it all out today. So I pretty much have it all ready to move over to the paint booth now. I just need to do a little bit of like scuffing, and then also for the roof here, there's one little spot which is kind of unfortunate because there's no like seam along here. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to clear coat the whole entire roof, because it was just right on that corner, just a little ding right there. So what I'll probably do, I mean I could probably try blending the clear coat right like on one of these lines maybe, so then I got to clear it, but I don't know, it might be easier just to clear the whole entire roof, and that way I can just blend the paint in one of the cracks on that other, like on the other side in this seam, and it'll totally hide it. So I just pretty much got to scuff this though and mask it off, and then I'll just put a little sealer right here and then base coat, and then just clear the whole entire thing. And same with this, just like base coat here, blend it, seal that, and I shouldn't need too much paint to do the whole thing. But yeah, it's kind of annoying that I will have to paint or clear coat the whole entire roof there, so I'll have to mask around that tail light and also the roof antenna to do that. But anyways, let's get it moved over to the other side there into the paint booth and start masking it off. Okay, so I got the roof all sanded down with 800 here, and then it's just scuffed, and I just like wax and grease it and did some final wipe on everything right now. So I'm pretty much ready to spray it, but I do have to spray sealer first, just over these parts, so probably up here and then up on the front there. So what I'm gonna do is put some more masking paper over the whole entire thing, and then just to do the sealer, and then peel it off, and then I can do the like a blended clear, so it's like a clear base coat over the whole entire thing, because there's so much metallics in here. If I don't do that, it'll look terrible. Like all this will look really bad. So and then pretty much just do the base coat of the black over the blended clear, and blend that black paint in there, and then just clear coat the whole entire thing. So that should make it pretty easy. I won't really have to do any cutting or buffing, just pretty much these two lines right here. I'll do a little bit of that it's like a clear coat blender here, right in here, and then right here. But they're all in pretty good seam, so it's really easy to hide that. You just sand that a little bit, buff it once you're done, and the clear coat is gone. So let's do a little bit more masking paper here now that I got it all final wiped, and then just probably do the sealer to here, and then yeah, just that part. So just mask that off quick, and then we'll spray that sealer and start doing the base coat and clear coat. So this is with the sealer on here, and then one coat of the base coat blender. So as you can see, it kind of just looks like a matte black. Essentially it's just like a clear base coat, and this way all the metallics will lay nicely. I can just paint till about here, and then clear coat over the whole entire thing. As you can see on the roof here, It all looks pretty good, except for you can see one little spot right here. I sanded a little bit too far and went through the clear coat and the top coat, but I didn't go through the sealer. So I'll just hit that with a little bit of black, just blend it in, blend this little bit of area in right here, and it should look pretty nice. So yeah, I did the whole entire thing because obviously I'm gonna get some overspray, and that way when you clear coat it all your metallics are laying nice and everything looks really good. So, but yeah, ready to just lay down some base coat now. Alright, so it's the next day here, and I pulled it out of the paint booth and I just stuck on the fender and the door onto the cab, but the paint's looking really nice. I mean, it's not too sunny out, so you can't really tell, but the blends worked out really good, and I'll show you a little better once I get home. And I got the box side loaded up here on the front of the trailer, just put it back in the box, and I should be ready to roll. So I'm gonna take this back to my house, and then I'll put the box side on, and I can start swapping all the guts of the doors over and get this kind of together. So I'll show you the paint a little better once I get home. It's so bloody cold and windy right now, so just want to get going. Alright, made it back to my house and got all unloaded here, and it's looking pretty good. So I was able to get here without scratching anything up, and I just went ahead and threw this lower bottom rocker panel on here, just the first half of the cover, because I want to put the box on here next. But I got to put the box side on here first. So I did bring the box side with me. I just put it back in the box here. So I got the box hanging, and I'm just going to slip this on. So I'll show you how easy it is to change this box side out, but it is very flimsy, but super easy to change. So hopefully I didn't scratch anything up all in the back here, but this is how light this thing is. Pretty much just pops on like this. And that is pretty much it. So I think it's pretty much in line there. So yeah, that's about it. And then there's just a few bolts on the front here. So once I get, actually I need to go back a little bit, but there's a few bolts on the front here, some bolts on the inside here, and then obviously a plastic cap on the top, a few bolts right here, and then I think it's just like the, two braces on the bottom. So it is, ooh, hopefully you can scratch my paint there, but it looks pretty good. I think it should just buff out. Oh yeah, that'll go in. But yeah, so pretty much just a couple little brackets there, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So that is one nice part about changing this box out. Alrighty, so I just finished up putting all these panels together. So I got the wheel liner in there and the trim on, and then I switched over all the guts from the other doors into these doors. So the door panels are all on. This thing is just filthy, so I'm gonna have to give it a wash, but the box side's all on there, the tailgate's on, all this other stuff, but I do have a few little things to do to it. So I do have, there's one little scratch right here, and then also for some reason, this tailgate fits like crap, like, and I did adjust it a little bit. If you take the taillight out, you can actually move the side of this out a little bit, and then same with on this side, like the gap is huge here. But then I was looking at the dealership yesterday, and all the gaps on the stock ones are just terrible. So it just seems like that's how they're supposed to be. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can make that any better, because it should be a little tighter here and a little bit wider here. Just seems like it's pretty much touching the taillight, but that's kind of how all the other ones were. So not really sure. Got that little chrome cap changed out. The one, I put a new rim on it, and I think for the most part it's pretty much good to go. So this one actually has a recall, so it's going to get a brand new motor put in it here in probably the next couple of weeks. You just got to get it booked into the dealership. But anyways, I'm going to take this thing out of the shop for now, and then maybe tomorrow I have a few other parts like this mirror cap to put on. There's a rear sticker that goes right here, and then we'll give it a real good wash and take it for a drive, the first drive, and it's gonna go get its wheel alignment too, and then it should be pretty much all wrapped up. So we'll catch you tomorrow, and we'll start doing the last little bit of it. Okay, so I actually did get a wheel alignment and a fresh new window put in this yesterday. So it's actually gonna go to the dealership now this morning just to get some airbags clear, or codes cleared, because it's got some hard crash data, and my scan tool won't clear it. So it has this airbag light, no engine light or anything, and then it also has the park sensor lights, which apparently they need to be like reprogrammed or something, supposedly. But I'm just gonna take it to the dealership this morning. They're gonna do, I don't know, try to clear all the codes and everything, and it's not getting the motor in yet. The motor will be in a little bit, like it's probably still another couple weeks, but for the most part I got this thing all wrapped up, and I'm gonna take it for a drive here and see. But it's looking pretty good. I did change out that wheel too, so that one's all good. I still have to fix these. There's one little scratch right here and one little scratch right here, but besides that everything's wrapped up. So that's gonna be a wrap for this video. My new paint booth showed up yesterday, so I'm gonna be working on that instead. So anyways, thanks for watching, and tune in for the next one. Peace.